Jose, let's talk about the last week. I think it kind of started against Brooklyn, and certainly it's carried over now for 4 straight games. Defense has been outstanding. It's led to offense. What has been the key from a defensive standpoint? Are the principles kind of the same from last year, now carrying over to this season?
Yes, for sure. I think we didn't change anything. Everybody was thinking about it going to be easier this year because of that, because we already knew some of the guys, already knew the system. But, well, it took us a while. What's happening is like everybody now, I think at some point you got to realize you got to start playing basketball and stop worrying too much about everything else, you know. So it was a lot of stuff going around, and at the end of the day, just have fun out there. That's what happened in defense. Everybody was helping each other. We started talking a little bit more. You can see now in the games, everybody's kind of like I'm not saying smiling, but like feeling comfortable. You make a mistake, you know, somebody's going to come and say, don't worry, I got you next time. Be here. It's just about communication.
When you talk about communication, there appears to be, coming from that team meeting in Utah, then the next day in Los Angeles with the conversations that transpired, that this team now that's out there on the court, they really trust one another. They're sharing the basketball. And sometimes it's hard to get to that place, but you guys are there right now. How did that all come together? Was it essentially guys saying enough is enough, we got to play this style of basketball?
Well, you know, I think when that's the way I play too, and I talk to some of the guys too, and just say, look, if we want to win games, it got to be everybody. I cannot win one game by myself, and you cannot win a game by yourself. It got to be all of us. We got to share the ball. You're gonna make the extra pass because the next time, the other guy is gonna make that extra pass for you. And now everybody's feeling comfortable. Everybody's feeling like, well, I passed this one because my guy is open, and he's going to pass me, and I'm going to make the shot, and it is confidence out there. And I'm going to set the screen because if I set a screen for this guy, that guy going to get that guy open. And that's how, you know, it's about trust. And I think everybody's trusting, you know, each other. And I feel that trust from my teammates. And I'm feeling pretty comfortable out there with those guys in defense, in offense. They understand what I want in offense. I understand what they want, you know, and how they want the ball. And that's basketball. It's just playing.
As great as you're playing, as great as DeMar's playing, and the starting unit as a whole, the bench has really been key over the last 4 games. And specifically, Alan Anderson has really stood out. And then Linus Kleza, as you said, you know, one night it's Alan, one night it's Linus. Just speak to the way the bench is playing, and then Alan and the spark that he has provided.
I think people was, I know people are surprised because of Alan, but I really don't. I think he played pretty good for us last year when he arrived. And this year he was playing great. A great training camp, a great preseason, and he got that bad luck with that injury in the foot. But he's great. He can do a lot of things. He maybe not have a great day in offense, but he's tough. He's a tough guy. He talk a lot. He help us in a lot of situations. He can handle the ball. He can make a play for the teammate. So it's a lot of stuff he can do. So he's the kind of player like maybe people never name it when you talk about the team, but he's always there. He's going to be in the right spot. And as you can see, that's the guy we need. And we don't need him to score 20 sometime, but like I say, he can stop the best player of the other team. He's going to get that steal or going to make that pass to win games. And he's been great for us.
When you look at the Orlando Magic, they're also on a roll. They've won 4 in a row. What will be some of the keys tonight against them?
Well, for us, it's going to be the same as the last 4. You just go out there and play for 48 minutes, trying to, you know, slow them, like, because they want to run and get easy baskets, so we're going to stop them. We're going to be ready for, you know, Afalo and Nelson and Redick more than anything else now without Glenn Davis. But at the end of the day, it's going to be on us. We're going to do the same effort, you know, like we've been doing, and if we do that, we're going to have the chance to win this basketball game for sure.
You talked about effort. That is one of the things that I think has really changed with this team. It has been brought up a notch. Was that something that everybody kind of came together collectively and said, hey, to turn this around, our effort needs to go to the next level?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about yourself. If you give that extra effort, you know, the other guy is going to see you doing that, and it's kind of contagious sometimes. So that's what we got to do. Like, when you can know help the whole thing. You just got to do it by yourself to be an example for the rest of the team. And so everybody's seeing that from the teammate, and that's why, you know, you kind of like get into that. Okay, I got to do it. You know, everybody's doing it. This is fun. Let's get another stop. Let's run. So it's kind of like, like a snowball. Everybody, so it's nice to see the team like playing this way.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays
to you and your family. All the best.
Thanks.